A very good morning and a warm welcome to the class. How are you all children? Hope all doing well, right? Yes, come on. In last session, we have not ended this class, the chapter, else we have not started even, right? We were just discussing about the legends, the two legends in the music field and their life inspirational life stories, and we have ended this session like how with a question mark, like, right or not? We have ended the session, last session, with a question mark like we have to discover, we have to find out the difference between the listening to music sound, feel the music or hear the music, right? So that is what we are going to discuss today, discover today in Evelyn's life. The difference between the listening to the music and hearing to the music, right? Yes. Come on, let us start the class today. From here, we are going to read each and every word line by line and then explaining. I will explain and you have to know each and everything, and while I am asking you to underline the vocabulary hard words, you have to underline it, okay? So be ready with your pencils also, children. So let me start reading first para. Rush hour. Rush hour, crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. Underline jostle. Jostle means pushing roughly. So rush hour means like it's a busy hours. The crowds are pushing roughly on the underground train platform. A slight girl looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London and daunting enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. So children, again I'll read this para. Rush hour crowd jostle. Underline the word jostle for position on the underground train platform. A slight girl. Underline the word slight. Children, slight means small and thin. A small and thin girl. Okay. Looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London, and daunting. Underline the word daunting. Daunting means frightened. She was scary enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring, underline the word teenager also. Teenager means a person who is in teens. Teens in the sense after like 13, 14, 15, all those years students comes under teens. So underline the word teenager. But this aspiring musician, underline the word aspiring musician. Aspiring musician means a person who wants to be a musician. They are not musician at present, but who is willing to become a musician. So such person we will call them as aspiring musician. So but this aspiring musician faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. Underline the word profoundly. Profoundly deaf means, children, it's like absolutely deaf in the sense totally. For some, like it's not one side or two side, not a, totally deaf, absolutely deaf. The meaning of the profoundly deaf means totally deaf. And here comes my explanation. The scene, this scene, the first para is under the scene, like the scene is of in the train platform. It happened in the platform on the railway station. And it is underground and there is a huge rush of people. In the underground, the train's platform, underground will be there, right? In that underground, there was a very big rush, a huge rush was there in the platform, people are pushing each other to get way because everybody has their own timings and they will be always rushing to get into the train to catch all the seats also, right? That is why people always rush. And there is a small thin girl, small a thin girl. That is our Evelyn. That small thin girl is our Evelyn. Evelyn is standing at the railway platform waiting for the train. Listen children, she can't hear, but she is waiting for the train. And just as she feels the vibrations of the approaching train, she realizes that the train is about to come. She gets nervous and excited also, because even we also feel that vibration when we are standing in the railway station. Somewhere far away the train will be coming and we feel that vibrations, right? The same way, even though she can't hear the train sound, she can feel the vibration of the train. And immediately she was getting nervous and excited also. She was very excited how it would be, because it was her first day also. And then she was little bit nervous with that vibrations in the surroundings. And this is a train that will take Evelyn to the London. And she was waiting for that train only, in which she will be going to the London, to the college. She is going to London for what? To learn music, because she got admission in the Royal Academy of Music. Evelyn got admission where? In Royal Academy of Music, and today is her first day and she has to go by train. So she came to the railway station waiting for the train, and the train is also coming. She was feeling that vibration. She was excited one side because she was good. That is her first day of her college. The same way she was nervous with the vibrations of the train, all these people rushing here and there. Now, Evelyn is in Scotland. She belongs to Scotland. Scotland is a country in Europe. Where is Scotland? It is in Europe. So London has a very fast life. Scotland will be like very peaceful, you know. But London is a very fast life, and in urban areas, whereas Scotland has farms and countryside. Like Scotland, it looks like a village, a countryside area. But London looks like city. London is a city, like a busy roads, busy, okay, all. So that is why, because of that only, Evelyn is nervous because she is leaving Scotland for London. She is coming to London and leaving her native, like which is a countryside, very calm, peaceful. She is coming to the London where always busy roads. Everything makes her feel nervous, and she is excited also because she is doing something that she always dreamt of, because she always dreamt of being the best musician. Her desire was to become a musician. Her dream is it, her goal is it. Oh, that is why she was very excited as she was going to the school. She is going to the Royal Academy of Music to learn music. Evelyn is 17 years of age. At present her age is 17 years, and she is a teenager, as she is in teen, 17. We are pronouncing it as teen, right? So that is why we call them as 17. Sorry, teenager. She is a teenager and she is fresh from a Scottish farm. As Evelyn is from Scotland, which has more of farms and countryside, so she has not seen these rush hours daily. That is why she is nervous, and the writer, our writer, who is our writer? Deborah Colley. Our writer says that she is fresh from the Scottish farm. Fresh in the sense, she is seeing all these busy hours for the first time. She is experiencing this for the first time. That is why we are telling as she is a Scottish farm. She is fresh from a Scottish farm. Evelyn could not hear. As we have discussed earlier, she was totally deaf. She could not hear, and this was a bigger challenge for her. Nowadays, even though we have all abilities, we are feeling so many problems to reach our goal, right? But here our Evelyn is a deaf girl, and that is a very big challenge for a girl who always aims to be a musician, right? Moving from a rural area to the fast life, I mean moving from the village area, countryside area to the city area, that rush hours, fast life, okay, busy roads was a smaller challenge. So she has to face both challenges. Being a deaf girl, she has to reach the aim of a musician, and also being a countryside girl, she has to manage her life in the city life, right? Evelyn faced a much bigger challenge, that was her inability to hear. So these are the things which Evelyn has to face in her day-to-day life from today onwards. Coming to second paragraph, Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Underline the word gradual, children. Gradual means in phase, like slowly, gradually. Okay. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong with the 8-year-old Evelyn. 8-year-old girl, we have to keep thereby, there should be a full stop. Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. Underline the word conceal. Children, here conceal means hide. Conceal means to hide. But by the time she saw 11, her marks had deteriorated. Underline the word deteriorated. Deteriorated means reduced. It is becoming like worse. Okay, it is reducing, her marks were reducing, and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a specialist. Underline the word urged. Children, urged means requested, keeping a request, okay, to her parents to take her to the specialist. Underline the word specialist. Specialist means a doctor who is specialist in some particular parts of the body. For example, gynecology means you know, and then ortho. We all have different specifications, right? In the same way, specialist in the sense a doctor who is specialist in some treating particular parts of the body. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired. Underline the word impaired. Impaired means becoming weak, weakened, okay. Severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids and sent to a school for the deaf. Everything suddenly looked back, says Evelyn. Children, let us come to the explanation part. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual, means slowly she started losing the power of hearing, and one day she was absolutely deaf. It means she was not a born deaf, but once she reached 8 years old, she started slowly losing the power of her hearing day by day, and one day she was absolutely deaf. Isabella Glennie, she is the name, sorry, Isabella Glennie is the name of Evelyn's mother. Isabella Glennie is the mother of Evelyn. Evelyn's mother, Isabel, recollects one incident when Evelyn was 8 years old. It means she was remembering one incident. She was saying here like she remembers one incident about Evelyn when she was 8 years. She says that Evelyn was waiting for her turn to play the piano, but when her name was called out, she did not respond. What shows here is Evelyn was really very curious from the childhood to play music, to play the instruments, and she was waiting for her turn to play the piano. And as soon when her turn comes, they call her name also. But Evelyn was not able to respond. Why? Because she is not able to hear the call. And her mother realized that Evelyn did not respond to her name. That means she did not hear her name being called out. Then only Evelyn's mother realized that Evelyn has some problem. She is not able to hear what she was heard. I mean, the sounds around her. And as Evelyn lost her sense of hearing gradually, slowly, it is like it's not as of a sudden. It's like in a gradual process. It means slowly it was reducing. In the beginning, when she could hear partially, she managed to hide this disability from her parents and teachers. Even Evelyn knows that she can't hear to the other sounds clearly. She knows the truth because she can hear partially, a little bit she can hear, but she used to hide that she did not, because she was afraid. She was thinking like her friends or family members may tease her, or she may be isolated, she may be kept aside. Because of those feelings, she started hiding and managing her disability from her parents, not parents, sorry, friends and teachers. And when Evelyn was 11-year old, her marks also started decreasing, deteriorating. We had mentioned there, right? Deteriorating means decreasing, reducing. From 8 years, from 8 years old, she was facing this problem, and when she reached 11 years, her marks also started reducing. And the headmistress, like our principal, okay, the headmistress requested her parents. She made a request to the parents like to take Evelyn to the doctor and to check her ears. When the doctor checked upon Evelyn, he found that Evelyn had lost the sense of hearing. What, children? Evelyn had lost the sense of hearing. The doctor advised Evelyn's parents that they should get hearing aids for her. What is the doctor's advice? You know, right, hearing aids some will be wearing in the ear to help them to listen or hear, right? So the doctors, after checking Evelyn, they advised Evelyn's parents that they should get hearing aids for her. Hearing aids is an equipment. It is an equipment that is fitted into your ear, and it helps a person. It helps her to hear for some extent, not clearly as we can hear, but some extent, okay. He also suggested, he also advised that Evelyn should be sent to school for the deaf children. He said that she cannot be sent to the school of normal people because she is having that problem in her ears. So he is suggesting her parents that you please send Evelyn to the school where all the deaf children were, because there the studies and the treatment, everything will be common for all the students, as they all are suffering with the same disability, right? So that is why the doctor suggested that. Even when Evelyn discovered that she could not hear and that she would be sent to school of deaf children, that she was not as good as normal children, her world became colorless. She knows actually, to be fair, I mean, to be truthful, she knows that she has some disabilities and not able to hear. But when it was confirmed by the doctors, parents and teachers, when she discovered that she could not hear and she was absolutely deaf, and when she heard that she will be sent to the deaf children's school, she was totally blank. When when she discovered that she is not equal to the normal children, she felt that everything is blank. She felt everything, the world itself became colorless. It turned everything black. Now what does this mean? Everything suddenly looked black. The last line they have said, right? Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn, the last line in the second para. It means that all of a sudden you get such bad news. If you get suddenly a bad news when you are in a good mood or when you are not expecting something bad, if you suddenly get that news, you get some news that you don't expect, and in return you can see the blackness all around you. It means you will be there only, you will be open, you will be cautious, but you cannot hear anything, but you cannot see anything. It will be just like a blank around you. That is what it is called, like everything suddenly look back. And that is how Evelyn responded to this news which doctor gave, that she has to send to the deaf children and she is not equal to the normal children. She need those, I mean hearing aids and all. These are the biggest challenge, and these are the heart crushing feelings which Evelyn felt that day when she discovered all those things from the doctor. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. Underline the word pursue. Pursue means to follow. Okay. Then one day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. Underline the word xylophone, children. Xylophone means a musical instrument with a row of wooden bars of different lengths. You can see the picture here given in the textbook. And decided that she wanted to play it too. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes, underline the word percussionist. Percussionist means, children, a person who plays drums or tabla. Like sometimes a person who plays different musical instruments are also called as percussionist. This percussionist Ron Forbes is also a percussionist, spotted her potential. Underline the potential. Potential means the quality, it means the ability that can be developed after giving practice. Okay. He began by turning two large runs to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Try to listen it some other way, says Evelyn. Suddenly, I realized, here our Evelyn is saying, says Evelyn, suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. Forbes repeated the exercise. And soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. Coming to the explanation part. Children, Evelyn was not going to give up, the first sentence. It means this shows here that Evelyn had determination. She has a strong goal. Although Evelyn got such a shocking news, still she was determined and she did not want to give up. Even though she heard such a bad news that she can't hear in the future and she has to go to the deaf children, everything which suppressed her, she did not give up. Still, she is having the same goal to become a very big musician. As Evelyn was passionate about music, she has passion towards the music. This news also did not break her because her mindset, her goal power is such strong that even such a big bad news did not break her, because her passion towards music is always encouraging her. She was determined to live life like normal people and follow her interest in music. She wants to live like normal people and not like a disabled child, and she was strong on that and she determined to live like a normal people, and she has to follow her interest in music. When Evelyn saw a girl playing the xylophone, she wanted to play it too. This was the interest which began to arise in her. Actually, one day she saw a girl playing the xylophone and she too wanted to play it. And now, from the beginning, children, we are using the percussionist, right? From the introduction of Evelyn and the lesson. Percussionist means a person who plays the drums and tablas. Such person we will call them as percussionist. Now, on one hand, Here, Evelyn, he is not ready to give up. She was strong, right? The other hand, Evelyn's teachers discouraged her. Even the teachers started discouraging her because that they knew that Evelyn could not hear. She was deaf. She was, I mean, she, as hearing was important for the music, because without hearing, how can we play the music or how can we listen or enjoy the music? So all the teachers know that hearing plays an important role in the music. That is why these teachers started discouraging the Evelyn, that you are not able to hear, then how can you play the music? Better leave the hope. These are the words how the teachers were discouraging her. But Ron Forbes, he is one of the best percussionists. Ron Forbes saw that Evelyn was very passionate about music, and so he decided something. He noticed that Evelyn has something special in her. He noticed her interest and passion towards the music, and she decided to do something for that child. Ron Forbes thought that he would teach Evelyn to feel the music. Then only he decided that I have to teach Evelyn to feel the music and not to hear the music. That is the best decision what Ron Forbes took, right? Yes. He took two large drums. How many? Two large drums, and he tuned them to different notes. Different notes in the sense the musicians have a pattern like entering in the form of notes. Drums and musical instruments, and he tuned them. He took two large drums and tuned them into different notes for our Evelyn. He tuned each drum to different notes, so the sound produced by the drums was different. So it was distinct. Both the drums made different sounds. Then he told Evelyn, because if you are taking same drums, it produces the same sound, right? Same vibration and same sounds. So our Rob, he tuned the drums so that each drum, the both drums can produce different types of sounds. So that would be easy for Evelyn to feel the vibrations and produce the best music. At the middle of your body, Evelyn says, right? Suddenly I realized that I could feel the higher drum waist up and waist down. Now, as Ron had tuned both the drums to different notes, the upper part of Evelyn's body above the waist. You know where is waist, right? So the upper part of the Evelyn's body above the waist could feel the higher notes of the drum, higher vibrations of the drum, and the lower part of her body, it means below the waist, the part down from the waist could feel the lower notes of the drums. This is how she started to feel the vibration, the notes of the two big drums. And this is how Evelyn can listen to sound although she cannot hear. She can sense different notes in different parts of her body. Ron Forbes. Ron Forbes taught Evelyn to respond to different sounds. Different parts of the Evelyn's body responded to different sounds. He teach that only. He didn't teach all those music and all those rules and regulations. Not. His main aim to teach Evelyn was she has to feel the different parts of music, how to respond to different sounds with her different parts of the body and different vibrations. And how could she identify the sounds and the different vibrations? Now, once she could identify the sounds and vibrations, the hurdle means the problems had been overcome and Evelyn's career went upward. Once she started feeling those vibrations and difference between the instruments and the sounds, everything, all the hurdles, all the problems, hesitations, all those bad news, the blank, everything was erased. And she felt that she is overcoming, and Evelyn's career also went upwards. As she had determined to become famous, a good musician, and she also did a lot of hard work. She also did a lot of hard work. Every person who wants to grow in their career, to grow in their life, they have to put a genuine hard work behind their work. and this is where her determination and or to become a famous musician, his aim to become a her aim to become a famous musician, a good musician, and also her work, hard work. A combination of both goal and hard work made her to come up and stand at a high level in the music world. She never looked back from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, underline the word youth and underline the word orchestra. She had decided to make music her life. She auditioned for, underline the word audition. She auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. She gradually moved from orchestral work, underline the word orchestral work, to solo performance. This phrase also underline solo performances. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. So children, first let me tell the meanings of those underlined words, okay. Here youth means young people like who are in their college days and school days. Okay, those people will be considered as youth. And orchestra. Orchestra means it's a group of musicians who performs music. Okay. Audition. Audition means here also they have given the glossary like gave a short performance so that the director could decide whether she was good enough. It means a selection where anyone can come and perform the talents so that they can be the head of the department could decide whether they can be selected or not. Orchestral work. Orchestral work means a group performance, a group of the group of people performing in a show. That is called a group performance or orchestral work. And solo performance means a single person performing is called the solo performance. And coming to the explanation part, children, once Evelyn overcame the hurdles, like once she started coming out of her problems, she started sensing the different sounds and different vibrations through what? Through her different parts of her body. Later, once she started recognizing, realizing everything, like whatever she can feel the sound through her body parts, she started progressing in her career also. Evelyn toured the United Kingdom and performed with a youth orchestra. It means she started performing with the young people in group. And by the time Evelyn reached the age of 6 years, it means when she was performing in the young youth orchestra, her age was 16 years. And that time she had decided that she has to make music as her life. That is what she had decided. Evelyn gave an audition for the admission of the Royal Academy of Music. It means to get admission from that such a big college, the Royal Academy of Music, they have to attend the audition. It means a selection where all the students, all the people who are interested in music can go there for that audition and perform. If they are good enough, the head of the department will select them and give admission in their college. The same way, Evelyn also gave an audition, and the marks which she got was, the score was the highest in the history of the academy. It was the best marks in this academy, and no other person did not get such a high score as our Evelyn did. And initially, at first, Evelyn performed in group as she got well in her music. Even we too, when we are in childhood days, we used to perform dance and all in group, right on the stages when we are in LKG, UKG, first standard. All the children will be dancing on the stage for annual day in groups. And when our talents are realized, recognized by others, we will be getting a chance of giving solo performance, and the other hand we will get confidence too. The same way Evelyn used to perform in group only at first. Later when she got, she got that fame, when she was recognized upon her talent, she got confident. Later she started performing alone, and she had achieved all the top awards by the time she had completed. It means that music course in that Royal Academy were 3 years course. By the time she was about to complete the 3-year course, Evelyn achieved what are all the top awards are there in the college. She had achieved all the top awards at the Royal Academy of Music. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you are going, you will get there. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist. Children, underline that phrase, most sought after multi-percussionist. Underline the whole phrase. The world's most sought after multi-percussionist with a mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. Children, the meaning for the underlined phrase is most sought after means like a person who we are demanding for, who the people who are craving for music, like she became a very popular, the most popular. The meaning of most sought after means most popular. And multi-percussion, as we have discussed earlier, percussionist means playing different like musical instrument like drums and tabla, and she was the one like multi-percussion means who can play different types of musical instruments in single performance. Student, the explanation part of this paragraph is, if anyone says that Evelyn has done something great, something extraordinary, like if they are praising her, she does not acknowledge that, she does not take that into her head like ego or some head weight, okay? She is always very humble and down to earth person. She never had a head weight like she is the best. Not nothing, never she felt like that. Even someone is praising her also, she will not acknowledge it, because she is a kind and humble person, right? She says that two important things for success are, she says what? The two important things for success are what? First thing is hard work and second thing is aim. Hard work is the first thing and second thing is aim. So firstly, when we have an aim, we have to do the hard work. Hard work is the road for aim. She says that if you work hard and you have an aim, a target which you have to achieve, then you will definitely achieve it. That is what she is saying, like if you work hard and you have an aim also, the target which you want to achieve, you will definitely achieve it. And then Evelyn also achieved her goal. Now we all know, right? She worked hard and she had an aim. She had an aim to become the topmost, the most famous, most popular, the most sought after musician of the world, and she did it. What is her aim? Our Evelyn's aim, her goal is what? Not only to become a musician, but she wants to be the best and she wants to become the most famous, most demanded person and most popular person in the whole world, in the world of music. And now she achieved that. She gained mastery of almost 1000 musical instruments. She was well enough in playing nearly 1000 musical instruments, and she is the most popular as multi-percussionist of the world. Multi-percussionist of the world means a person who can play nearly hundreds and hundreds of musical instruments. That too, they have to be very good enough in that. And she has a very busy schedule, like she has programs and concerts all over the world. Soon after, when she became famous, she was recognized by all the parts of the countries in our world, all the regions, and they started calling her, requesting her to give programs and concerts in their regions. And as it is her aim also, she started giving all the programs and concerts and became very busy and one of the most busiest and famous person all over the world. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function. Children, underline the word intriguing. Intriguing means something curious, okay? It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. In our 2-hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards gave me trouble. She laughed. It is not just watching the lips, it's the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Underline the word lilt. It means it is like accent, language in the some which belongs to some region. Okay. So like it's a Scottish, little Scottish accent. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. She says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. Children, here, when you watch Evelyn working or when you are watching her performance, so effortlessly, like without resting, always concentrating on her passion towards the work, although she cannot hear, she get very curious. She was very curious because why? Evelyn can identify the slightest, the minute things also. I mean the minute sound, the small sounds made by the musical instruments. She was working like a devil the whole day. Why? Because she don't want to miss even a single thing which is related to the music, and that is why even it is a slightest music she can recognize that which is produced by the musical instruments. And now the writer Deborah Colley took Evelyn's interview which lasted for 2 hours. Here our Deborah author is saying that her interview with Evelyn was lasted for 2 hours. 2 hours, and Deborah says that Evelyn never missed a single word that she spoke. It means she don't hear. She was unable to hear while they were speaking, but she didn't miss even a single word which Deborah spoke to Evelyn. It means Evelyn caught each and every word what she is speaking. And Evelyn says that those men who have long, huge, bushy beards, men with beards, nowadays it is a fashion, right? About them, she is saying that those men who have long, like bushy beards, give her trouble. They used to trouble her always, it seems. Why? Why do they give her trouble? Because when they speak, she cannot see their lip movement as their lips are covered with the bushy beards. She's not blaming men with beards like they're giving like physical or mental torture to her. It is not like that. She used to look at the lip movement and understand what people are speaking with her. But the men who are having beard, that beard used to cover the lips and she cannot watch the clear lip movement. That is why she is just like teasing out of fun. She's making fun like the men with beard they are using to, they are making me trouble in not able to understand what they are speaking. And she also says that in addition, and Evelyn says that She does not only see the lip movement of the person's face to make out what the person is speaking. She sees the whole face, that means the entire expression of the face also. She will not only see the lips, she will notice all the expressions which are shown by the people who are speaking to, who are conversing with her. She used to notice their eyes also. Evelyn identified or know what the person is saying. She can even the mouth speak one thing, our brains and eyes show something else, right? The same way she can find out, she can identify what the person in front of her is speaking. In the same way what they are thinking in their minds also. She adds the expression of the eyes. What she is telling, mainly the expression of the eyes helps her to make out what the person sitting in front of her, who is standing or sitting in front of her, is saying. So she can read the eyes of that person also. That is what she was about to say us. And now, here, the writer, Deborah Colley is saying that Evelyn's speech is really flawless. She is not like blabbering somewhere, or she is not suffering somewhere. She is not suffering to speak back. Nothing else is happening there. She is clear and flawless, and she has a Scottish accent. We all know that our Evelyn is from Scottish girl, right? She is from Scottish. We have discussed earlier that she is a country girl, right? She came from a country background and she is from Scottish. We have discussed at the beginning, right? So, in her speech, the author can see a flawless Scottish accent as she belongs to Scotland. Her voice has that accent also. Evelyn says that she can speak clearly. When author is talking about how can she speak such flawlessly, Evelyn replied like this, that she can speak clearly because she had learned the language. She studied till the age of 11, till the time she could hear. So till her age 11, she was able to hear, and she was deaf only at the age of 11, right? Before that she can hear, and she went to school and studied also. So she has an idea of language, and she can know what the people are able to speak, right? What are they speaking also. But after becoming the deaf only, after becoming deaf, Evelyn also learned two new languages. She didn't stop there. Even though she became deaf, she learned two more languages, and she has learned French and basic Japanese. These are the two languages which she had learned. So everybody wonders that how could she learn these two new languages also, keeping her deafness one side, as she was absolutely deaf. Being a Scottish girl, how can she learn two more languages? Everybody who used to speak with her, who used to know about her biography, used to get surprised about her talents. So that is the explanation of this paragraph, children. Children, coming to the next slide, let me read the whole paragraph, like both paragraph, let me read. All for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up and the stick in her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing in her body. Underline the word resonances, it means vibrations. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. Underline the word delight. Delight means she makes or her as a, like she makes her audience enjoy her music. Enjoying delight means. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloistic of the Year award. Underline the phrase Royal Philharmonic Society and then soloistic. Says Master percussionist James Blades. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any one of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. And here, Evelyn explains that how does she identify music. In this paragraph, she is explaining us like how she is feeling the music in different parts of her body. Like it creates sensation. The music instruments create sensation in her skin and her cheekbones also, and even in her hair also. So every part of Evelyn's body responds to music. When she plays the xylophone, she uses sticks. When she plays the xylophone, she uses sticks. And she can sense the vibration of the sound produced by the xylophone, which is passing through the sticks up to in her fingertips. And she is using xylophone with her hands. That vibrations produced in the sticks is the right. She used to feel that in her fingertips. When Evelyn plays the drum, when she was about to play the drum, she used to lean towards the drum so that she can feel the echoes and vibrations which are produced through the drum, so that she can follow that through her body. And with that echo flowing in her body, she can play the drums. And whenever Evelyn performs, she performs on a wooden platform only, because she used to remove her shoes, slippers, whatever she wears. She removes. On the normal floor, she can't feel the vibrations properly, right? So that she used to stand on a wooden floor. She removes all the shoes and slippers, whatever she is wearing that day, so that she can feel the vibrations of the musical instrument which pass through the floor into her feet, and she can feel the music through her legs. That is how she can feel the music of the musical instruments. Now, Evelyn is a delight to hear. Everybody started loving Evelyn's music and she became a delight in the music world. She gives very good solo performance. She doesn't depend on group performances, orchestral groups. And she used to give the solo performances and she became a delight for the audience. And in the year 1991, she was presented with the award Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award for performing solo, for giving the solo performance. And now, James Blades, who is a master percussionist, he says, he just explaining Evelyn's gifts like how he is saying in his words were the ones that we read before we started reading, right? I think we have read this in the first or second para, like what her teacher told. Let us remember, let us recall it back. According to James Blades, what his words, his phrases were, God may have taken away everything. God took away Evelyn's hearing ability. She was deaf. Everything she had took away from her. But in return, he gave her a strong power. It means he gave an extraordinary power, which is outstanding power, like sensing the sounds, which enable her to become a great musician, which are like normal people like us can't do that. That is the greatest power which God gave her in return. So these are the phrases which was said by her master James Blades. Now we have come to the last slide of Evelyn, right? About Evelyn. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic, underline it, ma. It means a person who cannot stop working, who is always working. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians, but the rewards are enormous. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. And chin of the Beethoven found, sorry children, Anne Richin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says, she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. Evelyn Glennie had already accomplished, underline the word accomplished, it means achieved, more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated, underline the word demonstrated means performed, showed, okay, and that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Children, coming to the explanation part, Evelyn confesses, means Evelyn is, she is herself is telling that she is very hard working lady. She does not stop working. She cannot stop herself from working. Okay, that became a habit for her. And now, to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musicians, Evelyn works very hard. Okay, she tries to work hard when she goes according to the when she passes through the classical musicians. And Evelyn says that the rewards she gets for her hard work are huge and big. She is performing out of her passion. She is not always looking for the awards and rewards. She was performing the music out of her passion, out of love on music, and that is which leading her to be a most famous lady, which led her to be a most famous lady. And here she says that the hard work, the rewards she gets for her hard work were really big and huge. Evelyn does charity also. She also helps. She also gives funds. She gives free concerts in hospitals and prisons. She used to perform freely for the prisoners and people in the hospitals. She also takes classes for young musicians, for those children who want to learn music. It means she takes classes not for the money, but she wants to help the children who are craving to learn the music as she craved. So she takes classes also for them. Evelyn is an inspiration for all the children. She is an ideal. She is an ideal. Anne Richin, who belongs to the Beethoven Fund of Deaf Children. It means Anne Richin is a person who belongs to the Beethoven Fund of Deaf Children. Says that Evelyn is an inspiration for those children who cannot hear. There are so many deaf children in their foundation, and that person, Anne Richin, was saying that Evelyn is such an inspiration for all the children who cannot hear in their institution. Okay, and when they get to know that Evelyn story, when those children were, when those deaf children in that foundation came to know about Evelyn's story, they also felt that they can achieve everything, they can achieve anything, they can fulfill all their dreams. That was the field which was inspired by Evelyn's story. And Evelyn Glenn had achieved so much in life that those people who are double her age, it means if she is 15 years girl, if she is 20 years girl, then her achievements are more than a 40-year lady. That is the meaning for double her age. And gave also, like double age we said, right? And have also not achieved, they might also not have achieved such things which Evelyn had achieved. And that much popularity and those many awards as Evelyn has done, that was a great achievement by her. Orchestra is a group of people who are playing different musical instruments, and generally the percussion instruments like the drums and the xylophone are placed at the back end of the orchestra. These drums and orchestra will be played in the backstage, they will be back end. Orchestra means a group of people who are playing different musical instruments and these xylophone and drums will be played at the back end of the ark. They used to stand at the back and play, and they're placed at the side. But Evelyn performs solo. She gives special performance with these percussion instruments. The percussion instruments have come in front of the orchestra. These drums and xylophone, which were always at the back of the orchestra or at the sides, corners of the orchestra, came into the front stage because of Evelyn. She used to give solo performance using only this xylophone and then percussion. Evelyn's story is an inspiration to all the people who are physically disabled. I won't say that only for the physically disabled, even for us also, it is an inspirational story. They feel that, even we feel that if Evelyn can achieve her dreams, why can't they and why can't we? Why can't we achieve all those things? When she can achieve all those things. And Evelyn had given a lot of pleasure to to her audience by playing such good music. Even when audience go to her performance for her concerts, no audience, no one in that group was disappointed with her performance. They used to feel delighted, they used to get pleasure, they used to return home with happiness after listening to her music. So this is a very good inspirational story about Evelyn, and here which we have to learn many things about Evelyn and we have to implement in our lives also, children. And let us end this class with this and let us see what is in the next slide. Okay. Children, this is not the end of the lesson. We have just discussed about one legend. It means only one part we have discussed till now. And there is another legend, another interesting story of a legend whom we are going to discuss. If you are really curious to know who is in what all the things he had done, you try to collect the things from the internet or read the textbook, collect the information or regarding his achievements. So before that, we will end this session with an activity as usual. But before explaining about the activity, children, I want to share my feeling. I'm really happy personally, children. I'm not just telling for the sake or encouraging you to write or anything. But I wholeheartedly, I want to thank all the 9th standard students because I'm really happy. I have been correcting all your activities which you are sending through the WhatsApp. You are really maintaining the handwriting presentation and everybody are performing very good. I'm really happy that your presentation skills are really nice. So I want you to maintain the same thing, children. One or two spelling mistakes, we are humans, right? Can do the mistakes, but just try to avoid that one or two mistakes also in the next thing. Okay, I think you all are following my instructions from the first activity to the last week's activity. I have seen many more differences in your presentation, and even boys and girls are competing, like showing their skills in the writing also. So thank you so much, children, for following my instructions and giving your best in your handwritings. And here today I'm going to give you an activity, like I'm going to give you a passage regarding Evelyn's story. Okay, a small paragraph which was taken from Evelyn's story. You read this paragraph and answer the questions which were given in the next slide. I have given 5 questions. Answer those 5 questions in an A4 sheet as usual with a neat presentation with your name, date and everything, and answer it. No need to write the paragraph, okay? Just write only the answers for these questions. Question and answer is enough. No need to write the paragraph. Hope you all do the same and the best thing. And let us be in this happy mood, and the same way be safe at your home, children. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. And this is Priya signing off from Alpha International CBSE School. and have a fantabulous day.